When Alexis de Tocqueville arrived in America in 1831, the thing that astonished him was not the Constitution. It was not the size of the country or the energy of its commerce. It was the extraordinary, almost compulsive tendency of Americans to form associations. Americans of all ages, all conditions, and all dispositions constantly united. They formed religious societies and moral societies, serious societies and trivial ones, societies of enormous scope and societies that could meet in a parlor, where a Frenchman would petition the government and an Englishman would appeal to a lord, an American would call a meeting, elect a chairman, appoint a committee, and get to work. Tocqueville did not record this as a curiosity. He recognized it as the thing that made the Republic work. The American Republic did not function because its Constitution was well written. It functioned because its citizens had developed, through relentless practice, the art of governing themselves in small before they were asked to govern themselves in the large. The township meeting was liberty's primary school. The jury system conscripted every citizen into the administration of justice and taught him, in Tocqueville's precise formulation, not to recoil before the responsibility of his own actions. The voluntary association was the Republic's immune system, the way democratic peoples combated the natural tendency of equality to keep men asunder. Without associations, equality produces not liberty, but isolation. Each man severed from the mass of his fellows, drawn apart into his own little circle, leaving society at large to itself. Tocqueville identified with the diagnostic clarity of a man observing a patient he admired but feared for, the disease that would follow if this habit ever failed. He called it individualism, not selfishness, which is a vice as old as human nature, but something more modern and more dangerous. A mature and calm feeling, which disposes each member of the community to sever himself from the mass of his fellow creatures. The individualist does not hate his neighbor, he simply does not know him. He has no reason to know him. He tends his own affairs, raises his own children, and leaves the business of the Commonwealth to whoever claims it. And then Tocqueville delivered the warning that should be carved above the door of every legislature in America. A despot easily forgives his subjects for not loving him, provided they do not love each other.